Testing.
I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. I've been through some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me, they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no.
All right. Hello, hello. So, starting off, I want to thank everybody who has supported me and has gotten me up to 500 subs. I was literally sitting there just like watching it, waiting for it to happen. What's up, Bob? How are you doing? Welcome in. But I figured it would be a good little surprise to go live on this channel. I usually don't go live on this channel. Coder. Hi, Coder. I won't say anything. I'll have you down as Coder in my head. I promise. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up. I just wanted to go live because I haven't really gone live over here, and just want to actually get to know everybody that's on this platform. I mean, 500 people supporting you, you kind of got to start getting to know them a little bit, you know? So that's why I'm here. And we have it where if you would like to ask any questions you would like to, regardless if it's streaming, if you want to get to know who I am, what I'm about, please feel free to. Does it really? Are you talking about like on a like old style cell phone? Where we had to like do T9 and shit on it? I see it. Okay, it's a visual thing. Okay, I was like, it's not on the cell phone because that won't say anything. I see it. It does say Bob. That's creative. That's really creative. Never noticed that. If y'all hear some teeny tiny little footsteps, one of my dogs is actually hanging out with us today. And she's been the goodest girl. She's on her bed right now. But usually I don't have her in here whenever I'm live because all you can hear is the toenails clacking against the daggone wood. So you get extra time when you don't sleep. I have not been sleeping. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning again, and then I just got up from a nap. I took like an hour and a half nap. So I was like, I gotta get up and pull myself together and go live. So that is what I'm currently doing. I do have one question so far from Instagram. I was surprised that I didn't get more questions considering. So a question that I got from Pancake is, how do you prevent burnout? I don't prevent burnout. A lot of people, what they do is they take Monday through Friday, and that is what they use for like creating content. And they do like Monday is research and script day, and Tuesday is record your YouTube video day, and Wednesday is sending it off to their editors for that, and then Thursday is recording all your shorts, and then Friday you edit everything. So I am a one-man show over here. I literally do all of my content ideas, my recording, my editing, my scheduled uploads, and I'm posting to 4 platforms. Whenever I can post to 4. I know I mainly post to 3. I post to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. But every so often I do try my best to hang out in Discord and talk with you guys. I haven't been able to do that in the last 2 weeks because my flippin' mindset has been so crushed lately that it makes it really hard. I average 4 hours of sleep. I cannot function that way. I start like getting dizzy and everything. Yeah, when I don't sleep a lot, I have like really bad dizzy spells. Like more than what I normally have. I have really bad dizzy spells as it is. Well, Bob, do you have any questions for me? I don't see this being like a big extravagant thing because like I usually just post content here. I don't really hang out here. So if you have any questions about streaming or me, please feel free to ask. Whenever you need help, you have a community that adores you. You're one person show. You're not alone. I know that they support me. I know they're my little gremlins. They're my trolls. I mean, I have literally a little over a handful of people that I said, if I was to say in Discord, all right, I'm gonna go hang out in Discord if anybody wants to come chill, and literally immediately they come and show up, and I love that. And I know those people, like, they're like really ride or dies. I've had people that has been supporting me since I started streaming 7 years ago, and they haven't stopped. And 2 of those people are my mods. And it's like they know that they've been here for so long that I won't let them go because they get it, but I don't know. It's so weird being here on YouTube. I do a lot of editing and content creating for clients. I have to start doing more on my own accounts. Yes. I have 3 or 4 videos that I need to edit now. I have 2 here on my transfer file, and I want to say I have 2 on my hard drive that I've got to edit. So I have 4, and one was supposed to go up tonight. One's not going up tonight. I'm too tired. And I'm gonna be honest with you, after this, I'm either going to edit it if I can like pull myself out of like feeling tired. I either am gonna edit it or I'm gonna play some cooking simulator because I've been trying to understand that game. But yeah, I literally I do a lot of batch recordings. Like I record a bunch of stuff in one day. One time I recorded an entire month's worth of long form videos in one day. But then it's like, okay, well, they're already recorded. All I gotta do is just edit them. And it took me almost a week to edit all of them. Which I don't suggest. I do not suggest that at all. If you're gonna make content, just while it's still fresh in your head, just go ahead and edit it. Because then you already have a vision of where you want this video to go, how you want it to look like, what elements you want to add to it. And I feel like the same thing kind of goes with streaming. I do feel like if you have an idea about streaming, you kind of need to just go with it and just figure it out. Nobody's going to get it all the right first time. Good content late is better than so-so content on time. Cut yourself a break if you need a break. Exactly. I didn't post a video this past Sunday. I literally have it. I've not even recorded it. To this moment, I've yet to record that Sunday's video because I've got this Sunday's video recorded and ready to be edited. So once a month, I do a behind the scenes day in the life of a streamer. But I feel like my story is a little bit more of a twist because I'm a mom to 2 boys and I also babysit a 3-month-old, and I still try to find time to make sure I'm getting content out every single time. What I've been doing is after the baby goes, I turn around and start recording content because I can't record content while he's here. I'm going to be honest with you, I can't. As soon as I walk away, he gets a fussing, and it's too stressful. I like your streams and content. I think you have a great thing going on. I'm a fan. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I gotta, like, there's some parts that I feel like it's missing still. I don't know if I just need to find a game that I can stick to on a certain dedicated day, and that would be the game. And it used to be all I played was DBD. And that was like my main game to focus on. But I got so burnt out on playing DBD. And it's such, like, the people streaming it are not toxic. It's the random individuals that come into your chat that want to constantly, like, shit talk. Those people are, like, the worst. You just found me soup and pancakes? I found pancakes through Amexia. She was in Amexia's chat, and Amexia gave me a shout out. and she was like, "Oh, if you ever have any streaming questions, make sure you go ask Love Kit." And next thing I know, Pancakes was like, "Hey, let's follow each other." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll follow you everywhere if you want me to." And I followed her on every single platform. And then I was like, wait a minute. I looked at her TikTok, and she has such a large following on TikTok. I was like, holy shit. How did this happen? And then I looked at her Instagram, and it's the same thing. I was like, what in the world? I don't get it. I have been busting my tail on both of those platforms, and I feel like right now TikTok's kind of stagnant. I can't find a breakthrough. I've tried different things, and I don't know. Parts of me just wants to just stop trying to create certain types of content and start working more so on what I really want to create, which is kind of the things that I do on YouTube. But I feel like so many people on TikTok are doing some of the things that I'm doing, and I just kind of get lost in the sauce. The last few weeks, yeah, Valkyrie sent me her life when Pancakes was singing. Then I saw you in Soup after. That is so cool. I love that. That was a quick growing family right there. I thought that you've been in her streams for a while. I literally thought that you've been just hanging out. I would have never known that you just started following her. That's funny. So what games do you play? I was going to try my best not to hit my vape, but I can't not hit my vape. I like cozy games. I like a lot of simulator games, but I feel like they might be like boring to other people. So I've been trying to like figure out ways to make more like community type of games. That's why I play a lot of like Lockdown Protocol, Fortnite Customs, and things of that nature. And then what's funny is I also do it on the same night that we also do my after party in my Discord. So I do a lot of stuff in there. No Man's Sky, World of Warcraft, Baldur's Gate 3, old school 8-bit Nintendo games. Which ones? My son has a like an off-brand Game Boy, and I've actually been wanting to get him a real Game Boy. So I've been searching around for like a Game Boy Pocket or a Game Boy Color. They're like $80. And I wonder how much they were when they first dropped. Because you gotta think, they dropped in the 90s. Zelda, Final Fantasy, Ultima, and Shadowgate. Okay. RPGs mostly. I played Donkey Kong on Game Boy. But I was also obsessed, like when the Game Boy Advance came out, I was obsessed with Frogger. And I beat Frogger not only on my Game Boy Advance, but I also beat it on PlayStation. That was my go-to game. Now I have so many daggone games, I don't even get to play half of them, to be honest with you. I have 119 games on my Steam account alone. And I think all I got is like 4 on Epic. 1 on What is that one called? I don't ever get on that one. I have Sims 4 on another gaming platform. I have all my systems from Atari 2600 up to the PS5. We're a gamer house. Same. So let me tell you something. 2 years ago, I bought this house. 2 years ago, I also, before I bought this house, we bought, or maybe 3 years. It might have been 3 years. We bought gaming PCs for the Hubs and I. And before we did that, thank you so much for the follow, Crimson. Before we did that, we had 2 PlayStation 5s that we bought from a guy that's already bought it. Trying to say it correctly. He was selling it to us, and he didn't even up the price, which is weird. I don't think he did. Did he? I don't remember. They were spending $500. Oh yeah, he upped the price. They were being sold for $500, and I think we spent $800 or $850, but you couldn't find them anywhere. So then we turned around, and we had to get the down payment for this house. And because we got gaming PCs like a month after we bought the PS5s, we stopped playing the PlayStations. So we were like, okay, there's no point of having over $1,000 worth of electronics that we're never going to touch. So we sold both of our PS5s and got our down payment that we needed, like the last little bit of it, to buy the house. And it's so weird whenever you think of it like that. I will give up my consoles to buy a house. I'm not giving up my gaming PC. Listen, I had my priorities straight then. Now I've got a gaming PC, VR, a Switch. I think that's all that I have. Yes, this is the house that PS5 built. This house is my baby. So I was like, I want a house where I have like my own area to like record and stream, and I can kick everybody out if I wanted to. It's my own little like 4-walled area. That's what I have. Need a PlayStation logo above the front door. Oh, I wish I could do that. I live in an HOA. You can't do that. You can't do a lot of things here, but it's all good. See, that's goals right there. I want to live on a farm so bad. But the thing is, if I had the opportunity to live on a farm, Lou will be so scared that every 5 seconds I'd be sending him a text message. This is a cute cow. I want a cow. I want a little baby miniature Highland cow. Hi, Hollow. Like, they're so cute. See, the thing is, Lou will also have to worry about me bringing the cow inside the house. Because that's what I would do. That cow will hang out in my house. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. Chilling, hanging out. Hollow, do you have any streaming questions or anything you would like to ask me to get to know me? Coder, do you make YouTube videos? I don't know if I'm able to do this here. Oh, I can. This always cracks me up. People with, like, I don't see any videos on your feed. You got 5 freaking subscribers. Like, what in the world? I always laugh at that. I should probably start doing them for myself. What kind of content would you make? Like, I honestly, parts of me was like, I just really just want to record my day and, like, just showcase what I do and have my own daily diary of my life and watch my kids grow up and just show, like, at one point in my life, I was so determined to do this, that, and a third. And, I don't know. I do actually. What is the most toughest thing about streaming ever? Keeping, like, trying to keep going when you feel like you're failing. If that makes sense. Like, you're not seeing growth, but it's like knowing that if you just stick it out, things would start changing. Or being able to open up the your content book and just, like, looking through your own stuff and seeing if you find yourself entertaining, if you are enjoying the content that you're putting out. That was hard. Getting over hearing myself and watching myself do stupid things was probably the hardest part about it. Like, none of us wants to watch us do cringy ass things, but, you know, we do them. Most of what's on there is private. I send to friends. I have 2 tech degrees, thinking common sense tech advice people would actually follow instead complicated stuff people won't do. I get that. I remember you telling me that you're into tech. I don't know, Hala. I've actually had quite a few things that has discouraged me from streaming. I got hate rated where all of my information was linked. And the only thing I thought about at that moment was my kids. And it just so happens the same year that that happened, my house was broken into. But I don't think it had anything to do with, like, my streaming family. I'm pretty sure we know who it was. We think it was the landlord that was trying to break into the house because the door was wide open. And we know, okay, so I know for a fact that we shut the door that night and locked it. And the reason why I know this, and this is going to sound so silly, but it was Jersey Day, so it was a Thursday evening, and Lou just got home. He went to go take a shower, and he was walking around the house in his boxers. And this is how I know for a fact that we shut and locked this door. And because he was walking around in his boxers, we shut the door so he can be comfortable. And we had our other dog, Bailey, out. And he was the only one that was out of the crate that night. And I randomly woke up from a dead sleep at like 3 in the morning. And I was like, for some reason, my throat was like extremely dry. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go get me something to drink. I walked down the hallway, and the hallway extends a little bit further than where the entrance is, where my kitchen is, but then it opens up to my living room. So when I went into the kitchen where the refrigerator was, I opened up the door, grabbed me a Mountain Dew. I closed the door, but it still looked there was like a lot of light going into my kitchen. So I peeked around the corner, my front door was wide open. Bailey was on high alert that night too. So whatever happened, Bailey knew what happened. So my first instinct was to throw the freaking Mountain Dew can out and go check on Liam, who was a baby at the time. He was a newborn. And he was actually, his crib was set up in the man cave. That was probably a very scary moment for me. But the hate raid is what like kind of triggered like if I'm gonna stay or if I was gonna like continue streaming or not. But I ended up getting involved in with a lot of other communities right before I got hate rated. I got involved with Sarah's community. I got involved with Brandon's community, Chad's community, and when I got hate rated, I was in panic mode because they were not just like putting out my information, they were also calling my phone. So it was like a lot going on all at once. And then I was just sitting there trying to be like, all right, don't show no emotions, don't act like anything is bothering you. And I just sat there. And I was just like, okay. Next thing I know, Sarah brought every single body from her daggone Discord over to my stream. Not only did she bring everybody over, but I made it sub only, and they bought each other's subs that entire night so that everybody can chat in my chat. And that was probably the most wholesome moment I ever had on stream. That was the moment that I wanted to quit streaming, but it became such a wholesome moment for me. I've got stories on this. I've had some really messed up things happen. I've had a mod scream at me because I wore a tank top because I had a window unit and it was hot as balls in my freaking room that I was streaming in. Like, there was so much stuff. I don't understand some people. Like, he goes, you need to put a sweater on. I had a tank top that was like all the way up to like right here on me. He was like spazzing out on me. I don't need to do shit. So yeah, I've had a couple of stories. Because I think it was deeper than just the tank top. I think that this mod of mine actually had like a crush on me, and he was trying to have some form of control. And when I told him no, it pissed him off, because what he actually did after I told him no and I continued to wear the tank top, he stopped coming to my streams. He stopped hanging out in any of my other socials. And now every so often I see him and he checks my stories out on Instagram, which is weird. Like, you're not going to say anything, but you're going to watch my stories? Okay. But yeah, I mean, I come on stream all the time and I wear like a crop top. If I wanted to walk in here and nothing but bra and underwear, I can do it. I'm grown. You know, it's however way I want to present myself. I look at it this way: if it does not embarrass my kids and it doesn't piss off my husband, I don't see no issues with it. But Hollow, that was a really good question. Do you have any more? I don't even try to control my wife, let alone a streamer I follow. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. It was a weird moment. A very weird moment. Like, he was straight up arguing with me in my chat while I'm live, just screaming at me, going, put on a sweater. Put on a sweater. Like, no. I don't want to. And the more you try to control a female, the more she's going to be like, nah, I'm good. I know this. No worries. I appreciate your question. Hollow, what are things that you are having a hard time with? And Bob, you don't stream, do you? Is there a reason you don't? I think you told me you don't. Why did you stop? Just like calm down has never worked in the history of calming down. Things will, in fact, calm up. Exactly. Never tell a woman to calm down. All it's going to do is just further piss us off. One, finding where I belong, finding the right people, you know? That's a hard one. That's really hard. It took me not giving a shit anymore to find my place of belonging. As soon as I like stopped caring about what people thought of me, of like who I am, I started finding my people. It's like if you're also hiding it, hiding who you are, trying to have like a certain type of persona on Twitch whatsoever, they're gonna see right through it. And they're gonna be like, okay, this seems fake. So I always tell people, just be who you are. If you're playing a character, play the character, but don't make it seem like you are so involved in playing this character that you come across fake. It was just a time issue, work and client work. My Twitch just got pushed down the priority list till it just died. I feel that I went a year without streaming. And then when I tried to come back at first, literally everything was against me. Are you being Hollow, are you being involved in streams with people, allowing people to get to know you? Like you have to, I don't like the term like networking, but you have to really put yourself out there in different places for people to get to know you. And it can't just be like one or two times. Like sometimes it takes months for people to like really get to know who you are. Hollow, do you look at your own content? Do you see any issues with your content? I looked over my VODs a while ago and I realized I was not really being myself. So that's why y'all got the whack job that y'all see now. That has like random eggplants that fall from the sky. Hollow, are you okay if I pull up your stream and look at it and critique you? If you don't want me to do that, I won't. Normal is setting on the washing machine. Normal is a setting on the washing machine. Bring on the insanity. Yeah, definitely. Like when I'm streaming, I'm free. And that's kind of the way that I look at it. I don't want to be like I'm stuck in this box. Okay. So I got you up right now. I'm going to look at your stream from 2 days ago, okay? And we're just going to kind of skim through, and I'm going to look at your profile as a whole. And if you want to, get yourself a pen, paper, or open up a notepad on your computer. And I'm going to see what all you can do to kind of fix things and see where, if it can help.
Messages, stuff like that.
Okay.
Text,
Why does your camera seem so narrow?
couple of days, mostly during the night now.
Your camera seems really narrow.
More annoying in the fact.
And you're really low.
Really? Come on.
Because I have you turned all the way up and I can still barely hear you.
But overall, I'm definitely just like
And it looks like you have just one
I
light
mean-
shining on you.
doing a lot of
Your
moving
light is
back,
very
do-
bright.
focus on different
Do you have a ring light?
things.
Because a ring light would give more of a like softer,
Really
look on you?
try to focus on
so you don't look so washed out.
keeping the
And don't just have one
Feel
from this
better.
direction, have one over here as well. So you have like both angles
Overall?
coming in.
Ju- crazy. So, with that being said, I'm trying to figure out what trying to figure out game to play right now. It's just like, what really poppin'? Like, want to play Fortnite, COD, X-Defiant, or Apex.
You don't have an about me section. There it is. Okay, so that stream was just from a couple of days ago. Why aren't you announcing that you have streams coming up? You need to announce every single thing that you have going on. There's got to be more than just this going on. And in your announcement, always talk about like what game you're playing, what time you're starting. You got to get people enticed to come and hang out. When you're just doing, when you are like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and just go live. Nobody's going to know what you're doing. I don't see, let's see here, is it on here? You don't have a section on your Discord for when you go live. Do you have one on here? Okay, you have one here. Is it set extent? Okay. So you have untitled streams. You don't plan your streams ahead. That's something that you need to do. So you do 4-hour streams. 4 streams. You need to title all of your streams to what they are and not wait until this auto does it. Okay. This section here should not match what you have here. This right here is a brief overview of what your stream is like. And the reason why I say that, because if I was to go here and I was to look up that section, this right here is what shows up when people are searching for you. Okay? So I would not repeat this in your bio. This will be something that you can really go a little bit deeper into who you are, what you represent. So you have your stream schedule here. I would not stream more than 3 to 4 days a week for 3 to 4 hours.
And right now I'm on my PlayStation, so I'm not going too heavy. So that just to make sure I'm safe.
See, you're doing really good,
Oh,
like
that's
keeping
beyond.
talkative right
Like
here.
I said, it just sucks that I have to keep my guard up the whole time just to keep myself safe, and it really hurt my chances possibly finding a relationship. Cause in my head I was like, what is this person after? What will they gain? What their true motive is? Are they gonna try to stab
In
me
game is the
back?
problem. Look at your camera angle. Look at your camera angle. It's looking at the top of your head. So what I have is I have my camera on a tripod and it's eye level. So even though when I'm looking at my screen, you can still see my face. If I'm looking at chat, you can still see my face. Your hat is covering your face. And you definitely need to turn that key light down. It's really bright, and it looks like that you tried, your camera looks like that you tried moving it, like fixing it. And what you did was you didn't hold down Alt to fix the full structure. It looks like you possibly held down Shift, and it made it skinnier, and it distorted your camera. So if I were you, I would remove your camera on all of your scenes and then redo it. If you're using OBS, hold down Alt and then click it, and it will move as a whole versus trying to slim one side or the other. Okay? So whenever you're playing a game, make sure you're talking about what your ideas are. You're really just don't talk. It's really loud for y'all, sorry. Hi, Nebraska. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
That's pretty good. How about combined?
So your game is much louder than you. I can hear your game completely fine, but you're very low. I can't tell if you're like the same level as your game or if your game's louder than you.
Because everyone like, hey Pat, I want to do something really quick. So like, okay, I haven't played that in a while, so
I can't help. Okay. I can't help but see this background and see you sitting here and think of one thing. And that is Ellen DeGeneres doing the burning questions. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. That's all that's coming to mind looking at this. Let me see if I can find one so I can show you. Look. Right here. That's all I can think about. Is the burning questions every single time I see that.
definitely something I like doing. It's definitely gonna make it a rotate. Make it a swap out. Mm. So. So there's a lot of things that can't, like I said earlier, a couple things happening that I cannot really.
Hollow, don't think that you have to change anything just because I'm bringing it up. I want you just to take this stuff in as a consideration of what people may think whenever they're looking at you.
Not discuss.
I would take your socials right here and I would move it underneath your recent followers.
I would definitely say.
So it's not just randomly over here off to the side.
Definitely in a.
But you have your socials also down here, so there's no point of having this right here.
Definitely gonna have to stick with. I don't know what's going on with something, but I'm definitely gonna have to look into it. But alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. And I'm gonna go ahead and chill. Alright guys, I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Peace.
Okay, what did you just do there? What did you just do there? I want to see if you know what you did there, Hollow. What did you mess up at that last moment? Not too shabby. Went to my first hibachi yesterday with my sister for her birthday. So good, but boy, did it put me on in a food coma. I feel that. No, 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 no. You did not do the peace sign. It's not that. Okay, so Hollow. Listen, what you're messing up. People still watch VODs. Okay, they get a VOD. They get a vibe from your VODs. So if your ending is just all about peace, I'm out, instead of saying, okay, well, I'm going to be live again this Friday at X amount of time playing this game, you've got to really sell yourself. You can't just be like, hey guys, I'm Hollow. I'm going to play this game. We're going to hang out. And then play the game, not talk, And then when you go to end it, it's like, okay, well, I'm done. Bye, guys. You know, you got to give people a little something more. Make sure that you always raid out. Raids is how I met a lot of people. Amexia that's in here. Amexia, I met her a year ago because she raided into me. And she was such a doll baby to me. So I ended up following her back, and she's like my little sister now. So think of things like that. It's like little things that you can do that's different that I feel like would really help you. You're a very sweet person, Hollow. You really are. I know from experience with you that when it comes to social media, I know that you are, you're trying your best to network and support people, but a lot of the times you say the exact same things under every single body's post. And as a creator, I can't put anything with it. Like, I can't reply to you because there's no context for me to go off of. Does that make sense? And I don't know if it's happening to other people, but when you say the same thing over and over and over and over in everybody's chat, the algorithm is going to think that you're a bot because you're not saying anything that has anything else going with it. Does this make sense? I'm trying my best to like make sure everything what I'm saying is making sense. But if you want that interaction, you want that engagement off of Twitch, you have to say different things. Ask questions. Say something nice. Do something that's like really, that's making people involve you in communication, because that's also going to help you in the algorithm. Because if you're engaging with other people's content and y'all are able to have like conversations, possibly a follow, a like, whatever, that's going to push you even further in the algorithm. And people don't think about that. This is a full circle. Streaming on any platform and networking and doing the whole being engaged on other platforms with these people. It's a whole circle all the way around. You doing okay, love? New job and everything going okay? My new job is kicking my ass in Nebraska. Hi, Amexia. Rating is so important. I haven't regretted that decision ever. One of my best raids into. Amexia, stop it. All right, I gotta turn this music down in my head. All right, would anybody else like me to look over their content? All right, so Hollow, fix your camera, turn down your light. Your light is super bright. Add more to your About Me section. Give yourself some grace. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to talk about yourself and put it into words of how you see yourself. I love you too. Make sure that you put a title. Do your announcements in Discord. Be active in Discord. Even if nobody's talking to you, be active in Discord. Do you want me to do yours, Amexia? I can do yours.
I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I think you...
Stop. Stop. You don't have designated games on these days, do you? I did turn down the light. Good, thank you. It was bright. I love the fact you have your wish list right here. These are cute. Your profile is your first start of like promoting everything. So make sure that you have that on there. I don't know if you meant to say spell army wrong here. Listen, I have so much shit in this head of mine. And not just bullshit, guys. Oh, I love that. You have a goal of 1,000. And you're literally keeping all of your milestones on here. I wish I would have done something like that. Okay. One thing I see that you did. Okay. You have your throne here. But you have the panel here. Is this a different panel? Or is this from the website? Because this looks like it's a different panel. Like this is something you got off of Twitch, your Twitch panel. Because I'm edgy. I love you. I mean, if you play certain games on certain days, then you should have like them typed down what you have going on. Let's get your schedule. Yeah, you don't have games like specific to these things. Y'all give me 1 second, please. All right. It could be just the person that's looking at it. Hi, Ray. It's so weird because it doesn't look like that. It doesn't show the weird gap on my end. It's as a throne being a button. So you should be able, like if it... Yeah, because you see what I'm talking about. Like it's way over here, but then your throne information's here. All right.
You deserve a better bang. My secret? ABC. Acidic bonding concentrate from Redken. ABC strength.
I'm pretty sure I bought this. It doesn't say I did though. Say I did though.
Oh, this is a clip.
My family isn't perfect. We're messy. We're loud. Yes! No, it's mine!
I'm at the bar. Can I hear as I don't have my earbuds in?
But I wouldn't want it any other
Love you,
way.
Ray.
blah blah. And it's like, it's so sad, it's so devastating. And so you're telling me that it's not even cost effective.
If I hear you say I'm sorry, I'm talking so
to,
much one time, I'm
or
gonna go off on you,
substantial to have,
Amexia.
and then, like, economy sucks too. So don't get me started on that. And it's just bruh. So I was like struggling with that. Oh shoot, I need a change. I didn't do my stream elements, but I do want to note that we did have two new followers, aka 2 new members to the Squishy Army. That is amazing. But it is inaccurate. There's you. Hopefully, you guys get back up. I think Cosmic should be able to play. Cosmic had told me at one point he should be able to play. Your boy is like, he is able to play.
There's nothing wrong with that, Ray. I don't leave my house.
What was holding him back is working again. I don't know. He hasn't responded. I could like message both of them or just ping them once again. I don't know. But there's that. Oh, session better. We are at 2. In the history of madness, telling someone to calm down never worked, even just.
We were talking about that earlier.
Imagine. Need to eat. Then when you make and prepare your food, you're not feeling it anymore. That was me. A 100%. Ooh, true. Let's see. It's who are you thinking of? Oh, was that the person? Well, no, I think I have it up to 3 now. Or is it not? Does it not work? Hope. Did I not do it right? You should be able to do it, but is that who you would like me to rate to as well? I wanna. Wait, is she?
Blood and Grandpa are kicking each other's ass on your screen
I
now.
don't see that.
That's all I can see is that thing bouncing around. How do you highlight names?
Sultan.
What do you mean?
Ooh, she is playing some Don't Starve Together. That's always fun. For people who like it, Don't Starve Together. I don't understand it one bit. I want to get into it. But I am yet to. So yeah, let's raid out. Let's see.
Don't miss this opportunity, Amexia.
I kind of want to do like a really cute one, but I don't have the energy to. So we'll have one of these or these. I'll tell you, yes, we can definitely do that. I would love to have like a chill Discord time.
Oh, in YouTube?
Just like playing DST or whatever y'all.
Oh,
wanna
it must
play.
be whenever somebody
Let's
like
use
tags
that.
you in
I'll do
whatever
that.
they say.
But yeah, y'all take care.
Because I have 2 different
Thanks so
chats
much
and it doesn't
for
do anything
the-
on my end.
The raids, Dredgen and Frosty, thank you so much for the follows. I don't know else on the top of my head. Why can't I remember? No, they were offline. That's why. Thank you so much, Dark Titan and Grandma Hoodie. Thank you so much for those follows. Thank you so much for all y'all being here. I appreciate it. So while I go take care of Cersei and myself, hope that you have a great day, evening, what have you. Stay safe, stay awesome, stay yourself. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, Amexia. Always say when you're going to be live again. Always mention the day you're going to go live and what time you're going to go live. Because that right there is an opportunity that if you have somebody that's new to your channel, that's not followed, not has said anything to you, but is still interested into like wanting to check you out again. Be like, hey guys, if you enjoyed this stream, I'll be live again on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing this game. And I'm here to hang out with you guys. So if you would like to, also make sure you join my Discord, !Discord. Always drop your Discord in there. If you have a stream deck, it's a lot easier. Don't give up on these opportunities. So I don't know if Hollow is still in here. This is for you and Hollow. This is your platform, your channel to network your ass off and show people why they should watch you. Okay? What I mean by this is like whenever you are, if somebody goes, oh, you make YouTube videos, like they're on my stream, oh, you make YouTube videos, bam, drop that link. Oh, I have an Instagram, drop your Instagram link. Don't give up on these opportunities to grow a platform if they mention it. So I know that I want to say Mix It Up Bot does this. I'm pretty sure it does because I think at one point I set this up to do it. If somebody just says Instagram, your link will automatically pop up. If someone just says Discord, it doesn't have to be exclamation point Discord, but if somebody just says Discord in your chat, it will automatically pop your link up. And then you can also have it on a cooldown, so if somebody's constantly talking about Discord, it's not popping up your link every single time. These are open opportunities for you. Yes. Girl, you don't know how to do that. Stream Deck is fantastic. I have shortcuts for everything. Same. How to follow a couple of new people on Twitch? Hell yeah. I need to get on watching your help videos. I want to get into streaming and posting videos for real. Ray, if you ever need any help, make sure that you know to send me a DM and we'll schedule something and we'll hang out and I'll help you. I'll walk you through things. Okay. So if you don't know how to do this, if you do not know, I'm going to pull my chat over. If you do not know how to set up through Mix It Up Bot, so that you can actually see when somebody puts Discord in chat. If I go over here to commands, I think it's marketing. And then let's see here. What are we going to do it with Discord? Okay. If I have it where it does this automatically, so they can just say Discord in chat, it should be able to do this. I know this works for Twitch. I don't know if it does it here. It does not do it for YouTube. But what you can do, unlock command. Is that what I was doing wrong? Huh? Is that what I was doing wrong? Let's see. No. So there should be one of these. It says auto include the exclamation point. So it should just be whatever you say Discord, it should automatically show your link of Discord. Hang on, I want to make sure that I have this. Well, it's going to probably do mix it, stream elements. Yeah, it's not linked on here. There it is. Join my Discord. Okay, so I have it where it just says you have to do the exclamation point. So yeah, you can do it this way. I have to look further into it. I had it set up before, and then I moved over to Firebot, and when I came back to Mix It Up Bot, I messed up some of my settings. Any money I save usually goes straight to other things. You know how much I saved just to enroll myself in uni? I know. I don't know who it worked for. It used to work for me, but for somehow I got messed up and I went to a different bot because somebody was like, oh, this is better. No, it's not better. Firebot is not better than Mix It Up Bot. It's worse. Okay, just gonna go ahead and tell y'all that. I freaking hate Firebot. One-on-one time would be good for a Patreon level. I don't know how to, like... Okay. Hear me out, Bob. I would love to be able to be like, okay, for like that one-on-one time so I can help you set everything up. It's just going to be a small fee. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that people just overlook that's already out there for free. And I would feel guilty taking from somebody on something that's free. I mean, the one-on-one time, so I can give you like hands-on type of stuff. Yes, I could do something like that, but I wouldn't even know what to charge people because I'm not a selfish person. I'm not a, I'm not one of those people who's all like, I don't know. I'm on a rant right now. I'm not one of those people who's like trying to screw somebody out of something that is not relatable or, you know, fair. So great for one-on-one to be a Patreon thing. I had a level on mine once, help others learn about setting up a proper Minecraft server. Ooh. I say that even though I struggle with naming my time to a price, but still. I've always struggled with that. But I will say one thing, when it comes to like commission stuff, if I am going to represent a brand, regardless if it is a merchandise, clothing, a random object off the woods, regardless of what it is, I refuse to pay for it. I had somebody recently reach out to me and they were like, oh, we would like you to be our brand ambassador. I was like, okay, cool. What is it? They have like old style, like Fortnite shirts. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. And they send me over the link that I need to check out. I'd be like, just do this if you want to be an ambassador. So I looked at the link, and this all happened today. I looked at the link, and they're only knocking off 50%. So let me tell you something about when it comes to collaborating. If somebody reaches out to you, asking you to collab with them, and then they want you to buy the item for 50% off, you are not an ambassador at that point. You are a customer. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You are a customer. They just made money off of you. Don't do it. And a lot of people, they don't realize that. These brands like to take advantage of like small people. Don't do that. Just because it's out there for free doesn't mean someone will utilize it unless it's a sit down, in my opinion, because I do that. See, I don't know, maybe we can just like, we can have like a talk in the Discord or something about that. Like, what do y'all think would be a good amount, or if it's even good at all? You know, kind of thing. Here's the thing. Everything out here is free information, but there is so much. If it took me 6 hours on my own or 2 hours with you or a course you made, I'd pay $100 to save the time and no blank. Okay. Coder, I respect that. I'm scared to even do sponsorships. I don't know why. Don't be scared. What is there to be scared about? I thought about doing a couple of freebies and then also doing some that you have to pay for. But I'm trying not to use this one word. I'm not going to screw you out of your money and charge you $50 for like a 5-page essay on how to do this. To me, that's not good. You know, unless it adds more value in those 5 pages other than, let me help you set up your Twitch. You know, I feel like $5, $10 maybe tops, just because that would pay for like the time it took me to make it and put these thoughts together and put my knowledge on it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Your time, your effort, analyst, wisdom, and so much more. See, but that's the thing. I like helping people to see people follow their dreams. That's what I like. It's fun for me. If anybody else in chat wants me to look at their stream, I'll be happy to.
Are the animals still worked up?
Yes, I'm kind of really spooked.
I just saw, okay, I don't know why, but I looked down and I saw Chad have like my name across the bottom. So I'm going to figure out why my name popped up, and it was the thumbnail to it. Yeah, I know a few streamers who would do that for you at a minimum of $50 an hour. Exactly. Look, you want one-on-one time for like an hour? $20. I don't care. Like, charge hourly rate to me sounds crazy, but people do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear back from Becky today. She was alive. Surface and subsurface.
Look, I see my name.
Different.
My name's
A
right
Marine,
here.
GI, they're the same. A Marine's a GI, it's the same. Why I looked over on your screen and see my name? What? You're supposed to be streaming, aren't you? I literally just read your announcement.
Look at how many ducks he has. Okay, I can tell you one thing about Chad that drives me insane. His camera. Flip the camera to the other
Yeah,
side so
you're
it looks like
literally
you're
live on
looking.
YouTube.
Looking at your screen.
I'm always checking out your duck. It's the same pattern as my thong. I mean, what?
Alright, I'm gonna leave him alone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know a few streamers. Alright. Like charging an hourly rate to me sounds crazy, but people do it. Do a course or a group class. Do a group class and record it. Turn it into a 2-3 hour video course. That sounds like a good idea. I was told what I should do is a really long video from start to 15 viewers on how I managed to grow from like starting a Twitch channel all the way up until now, and I give y'all step-by-steps of exactly how I did it. And I might actually do that, but the amount of time and effort that's going to take for me to do is going to be crazy. I think earlier he said he has 250 plus ducks. That's crazy. He needs more ducks. Ray, go over there and hang out in his channel and you'd be like, I want a duck. That isn't enough? Well, well, well. How are you? Boop, boop, boop. So we are currently looking at people's Twitch channels. And I'm giving my honest opinion on things that should change, should fix, should whatever. So if anybody else in chat would like to have their stream put up on the chopping block, I'm very nice about it, guys. I promise. I'm not a jerk. I just give you some insight on things that you may not look at from afar. You're a streamer who won't scam others, though, if you open a course like that. I would never want to, like, I would want it to be as even as possible. Listen, I used to make crocheted items, okay? I used to make stuffed animals. And I have little bears that would sit like this big. I try to do my hand right. This big. They take me 2.5 hours to make from start to finish. And I charge $15 for them. And I was told I don't charge enough. That I need to charge $25 for that. I was like, no. I look at things and I think of things like, if I make something, I'm going to look at it from a customer standpoint, be like, how much would I pay for that? And that's the price I put on it. Now, I also have bigger ones that I charge. I have a giraffe and elephant, which I can never keep in stock. And I charge $20 for them. And then I also I started doing a bunch of different things. I did a thing with a group organization that's in my area They are a horse ranch that works with kids with autism. So I went in and took pictures of all their horses, and I ended up crocheting horses that looks like their horse that these kids would ride. And I would charge her $30 for them, and she would up the price and make her own profit off of them. Now, why would I charge $30? It's because it's custom made. I'm custom making these things to look like your animals for these kids. And then I also gave her a bunch of horses with the autism colors on the hoofs and down the mane. And those sold out instantly. I gave her like 6 of them. And I told her, you just put a price on it and you sell that and you keep all the profit. And she did that and she sold all of them instantly. Help a small channel, cut them a discount to use them as your case study. Get paid to make it. Coder, I'm gonna have to like have a conversation with you. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with you. If it's custom made, it's even all the more reason to charge more, but that does come with realizing where your skill set is at and how much your time and effort is worth. So those horses would take me 6 hours to make. That's because I would have to like do the whole entire body, attach the hooves, the head to the body, or the mask to the head, and then I would have to sit there and individually take the yarn and create a mane and a tail. That would take me hours. Been in business 25 years. I'll make a dollar bill sit up and sing for you. Hell yeah. So 6 hours for $30? Yeah. It was one of those things that I did to like help with my depression. I'll flip your camera. You want to? Do you want to? Y'all are crazy. Oh my God. Stop. All right, do I have any more questions in the chat? I'm not awesome. I'm just a weirdo with a camera. What's your question? And yes, it's a serious one. No, I'm not in Mexia. It's stressful, Nebraska. It's very stressful. My entire last 7 years of my life has been dedicated to making content and streaming, and I had to take a whole week off because I was that exhausted. And like Wednesday, I was dragging ass during stream. He was very cranky. Very cranky. So he cried most of the time. And then today, he slept for a while. I was able to get all of this stuff set up for tonight. And then, I was able to go eat and everything and went back to my chair and just sat. And then you gonna make me cry. Today he didn't start crying until I had to put him in his car seat, and he screamed the entire time while I had to get my son from school. How does it feel, despite all the challenges you go through, to have such an amazing community and have a solid foundation? I feel like I should do more. Honestly, I feel like I don't do enough. But that could also be like internal issues that I have, that I feel like I'm not doing enough, I'm not good enough. And that's something that I've still got to overcome, because I know that, and I'm not saying this to make anybody feel bad, I know I work harder than anybody else I've ever met. I post consistently. I put myself out there. I spend time with people. I get to know people. I try my best to let people get to know me. Like, it's a different type of way that I do things that I see other people do. I want people to know me more on a personal level than just surface deep. So my community is the reason why I have not given up. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've wanted to give up so many times. Even to today, it's like I want to give up from time to time. But then I do an after party and I see all these people flooding in and we're just hanging out, we're just vibing. And then I realize why I'm doing this is so I can meet people like this, so I can find my people. And I've realized my people are not where I live at. They're all over the world. They are not here in Virginia. But yeah, I've definitely, it's my community that makes me feel like I can't give up. If I wanted to start up content creating again, would it be better to have a set schedule or sporadically posting when I feel like a set schedule? If you're going to do streaming and you're starting out, I recommend you do 3 to 4 days a week, 3 to 4 hours per stream. Dedicate that time. During that time, when you're not streaming, you need to be posting content on every single social media platform that you can. Make a YouTube channel. Post your shorts. Post your clips there. Make a TikTok. Post your clips there. You can, what people forget is that you don't have to just make individual clips for individual platforms. You can take one clip and put it across your TikTok, your YouTube, your Instagram, post it on Twitter. You can do so much with just one piece of content. And right there, you have a full days of, of posting. Just right off the bat. You do really good with talking to people and getting to know people, Ray. I think that you would be good if you actually start letting people that know that you're getting curious. And people be like, okay, let me go ahead and, I'm going to follow your stream. When you're ready and I see you live, I'll be there. I'll be there to support you. We're so proud of you. Haven't given up. I know you've made my life a lot better by being in it and hitting the go live button. Now wouldn't you? TFD, who are you? Who are you on Twitch? I gotta know. Because you're like melting my freaking heart right now. Chad! I love you, Chad. I thought it was you when you came in here with a camera. I was like, that drives me insane. Have your camera flip to the freaking screen. It did sound like Chad. Oh my gosh. Are you stealing content? You better not be stealing content. Or just move it to the other side. Yeah, move it to the other side. Let me just tell y'all about Chad. I'm going to call Chad out. I love Chad. Chad is this very sweet little bean. He thinks he's a hard ass. He's not. He's not. Don't let him fool you. Chad just has like this beautiful thing about him. I've never seen Chad mad. If he's ever been mad, he's not very good at being mad. He appreciates when people tell him like it is. And I love the fact that I can call Chad up anytime I want to. I can cry. I have literally on Snapchat, I have sent him venting messages for hours on end. And he just was like, yeah, I get it. I'm there. I feel you. Viewing you, that's viewing him, that's viewing you. I know. Look, when I say that my name is popped up on his screen, look, that is my name. Popped up on his screen. He better not have me up. Okay, he doesn't. I was about to go off on you, Chad. You better not have me up. He is just laughing. Yeah, I see you smiling. Oh my god. And that is what it's like to build a fucking community right there. He's re-adding all 250 ducks. Oh my gosh. Him and them damn ducks. And the fun thing is I have that game and I've never opened it. I'm gonna have to figure out something with that. Just had something weird pop up on my feed. It's always weird. Your startup screen. What about it? This one? You ever do a long stream? It's the perfect filter. Or filler. I've only done one. One really long stream. Hi Turtle Lux, how are you? As you get ready to go live, have a duck game going. Okay, so this is actually what I want to do. And I've never set it up. Let me show y'all. I gotta find it. Games for Twitch. This one. Okay. So I kind of want to do this where what happens is if I have this set up, so I'm just chatting with y'all, I can have people that are in the stream put together puzzles in the background. And once the puzzle is complete, we can move on to the game. Like this is like a way just to get people engaged and involved. But I have not looked deeper into this to see how I can do this a little bit better. But this is something I do want to possibly incorporate one day. Oh, that just gives me like fall vibes. So you see people, they have their names on here. And they're all putting together a puzzle. How cool is that? Yes, I have. I use Intro Fighter for my starting student screen. See, I want something that's interactive. I think that would be fun. Oh God, in the past, I only forced only focus on one or two platforms. I had a Facebook page and that did so well on its own. See, I can't get Facebook off the freaking ground. I'm having a really hard time with that. Till I switched to streaming platform and it tanked bad for me. See, I might have to change my what I'm actually on there as. Like, I don't even know. I can't bring it up because it's going to show my legal name. So, or else I would show y'all that. If it did not show my legal name, I would show you exactly what I have going on, but I can't. Thank you, Ray. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Have you streamed multi-live platforms at once? I have. So I don't know if it's going to let me do it. So I use multi-output. So right here, I can set up, I have my VOD channel, which is my gaming channel, my Facebook channel, and then I also have Kick. So I can just hit start and I'll start streaming over there. And that's how I multi-stream. And then if I'm doing like TikTok, what I do with that, oh, there's Chad. If I'm doing TikTok, I actually have OBS Studios. Chad. I'm watching Chad do something on his screen. Stop. We get so weird in here. Oh my god. So yeah, I used to multi-stream a lot. I actually stopped for a little bit. He is trying to, like, look at him. Chat is so distracting. I'm gonna have to minimize his stream. Okay, I'm trying to like, I gotta minimize him. He's I'm losing my concentration because of this fool. Oh my god. Alright, Chad, you're going down. No, you're not. Don't, no, ignore that. Oh my god. Alright, let me get my head back in this. I have live multi-streamed on different platforms. I use OBS Studios to multi-stream on, or TikTok Studios to multi-stream onto TikTok. And I use the vertical, Atom's vertical for OBS, and I just screen share that. And I have it connected that whenever I change the scene here, it changes there. The only thing I've had issues with is if you plan on showing the progress on stream while you're streaming, you'll have to refresh. What do you mean progress? Bob, I wonder how people can do it. Focus on their game and 2 chats. It's insane to me. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all something what I do. I've streamed to 5 different platforms at once. And I did that because I wanted to make it easy on showing you guys. So I don't have this YouTube channel set up with it. I'll show y'all what I'm doing. I don't care. All right, so this is Lumia. I can see what's going on Twitter. I can see what's going on Twitch, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and link my YouTube channel that I'm doing now. Let me change this because I've got to do something and it's gonna pull up some information. I'm glad I did that. Fucking chat. Okay. Hello? Why aren't you connecting? Okay, there it goes. All right. So now we have this. So now all of my chats but TikTok will be here. And this is how I do it. So what I would do is I would just pop this out and then I'll have the chat sitting off to the side. Now, this will also have like all of the stuff I got going on, and because I just linked this YouTube channel to it, it's going to start showing that as well. But this is also how we change the lights, activate the bubble machine, and all that other stuff. It's all done through this software. So like, if I do an event list, not event list, alerts, and then I go to Twitch, say we got a follower, everything's supposed to turn yellow. I can test that. And my light turned yellow. It only turns one side because this side is broken. So we got that going for us. I got to get different lights. So yeah, that's how I do this. Let me make sure that it actually does. See if it pops up here. It doesn't always pop up, which kind of pisses me off, but that's why. There it goes. There you are. There we are. You see it right here. And it will have the icon of what platform it's on. So this is how I do things. Yeah, that's better. Let's see here. I'll legally name you. I mean, what? Oh, that's hot. So Clips legally name me. They call me Bob. This has me feeling like a third wheel right now. I'm sorry, Turtle. He does that to everybody. I can't help it. I'm sorry about the delays, guys. I try to make it where it was like the least amount of delays as possible. He is very distracting. When he's making faces like that, I'm yelling timber. Oh my God, Chad. You have how many monitors? I have 4. I have 4 monitors. I wish I could show y'all. Like, I have Instagram. I have a picture of it. But then it's like, I don't want to keep showing my setup because I don't want people to think like I'm bragging, because I'm not. So that's my setup. You need to find a place to decompress. What a thing I see. Wouldn't expect less from Chad. No. I feel like I've seen a quick look at it and thought you had more than 2. Yeah, I've got 4. So I usually have my Discord and my music and all that other stuff over here. I have my gameplay here. I usually have my dashboard up here, whichever platform that I'm mainly on, OBS, and then my Mix It Up bot. So I use all 4 of my monitors while I'm streaming. So if you see me like going from this side to up here to right here to over here, that's literally, I'm looking at everything that's going on in my screen. Can you show me anything girl brag? I love it. I don't brag. This took me 7 years to get to this point, guys. Don't feel like you have to go out and like buy all this shit, because you don't. I just have one gigantic monitor. I don't understand. Okay. So do you just have all your screens like small on it? Because I feel like what I've noticed is like with me making my screen smaller is it takes away a lot of the stuff that's on the sites. So it's not like individual monitors. I don't know if that makes sense. I would love to get like a TV screen that just has my chat on it. You know? 3 monitors would definitely be ideal for me. I need a new desk and a bigger room first. I feel that. Look, I used to stream in my bedroom. And I had a foot gap between where my chair was and where my bed was. And it was like along the wall. I had my gaming desk and then we had Lou's. And it was constant. Whenever I was live, I was constantly yelling at him, stop screaming, stop being so loud. You're so loud and everybody can hear you. And then when I moved here, I was like, I was so happy to have my own room. This room I rent is so small. I feel that. Can you use your phone or an iPad for just chat? Okay, so this is why this is not a good idea. Let's say I'm using my phone. So every single time that I'm talking to chat, I'm doing this. It's not exactly the most presentable way to acknowledge your chat, in my opinion. I do see people go down on their phone, look at it, and then they look over at their screen. And I do know that some people are unable to have, multiple screens that they're able to do it. But I personally, I would rather be able to look at y'all. And y'all know that I'm looking at y'all's username as I'm talking. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm wording it weird. But yeah. "55-inch curve monitor because my eyes are bad and I can tile the windows to look like 3 or 4 monitors." That's pretty cool. My legs are hurting, sorry. When I first started, I was in a corner between a door and 2 dressers. I feel that. Yeah. Like, in order for me to get in my gaming chair, I had to pull my chair out and then move it to the right because the leg would get stuck on my nightstand. Like, it was like really bad. If you had it on a tripod or propped up, yeah, it was like a teleprompter. I know some people who do that. I don't have a tripod mount for my iPad. And my iPad doesn't stay charged very long. It does and it doesn't. Let me rephrase that. Like, I can watch 2 movies on it and it's dead after that. To me, that's not very long because I can be on my iPad all day long working on it. I can only turn my chair. There was not much room for it to roll. I feel that. I feel that in my bones. I've been there. Listen, like I said, I streamed in my bedroom. Our bedroom was connected to the bathroom that was for the entire house. I remember having to turn my chair and do this as Lou is walking behind me naked so many times because he forgets that I was streaming. Two movies that are 2 hours a piece at full HD 4K, that's not bad. Listen, I want a battery life on an iPad to last all day. I do so much on my iPad. Oh, Amexia. I don't know if you're still here, honey. But if you are, I still need to hang out with you and have a moment with you so I can show you about Notion and help you set it up. 1 bedroom and a door was to the bathroom. Now all the kiddos get their own room and we have a stream room. I love that. That phone looks so large. I always need one that I can fit in my pocket with some extra room. I can fit it in my pocket? There's no extra room, but I can fit it in my pocket. Look, it's in my pocket. What do you mean? Hang on, guys. Don't you love it when people ask you for like weird things when it's like weird moments? Yeah, same. Notion is great. I love Notion. Look. I use Notion. I have like a to-do list of everything. I can't show everything that's on here. Just because I have people that like to steal my stuff. It's not letting me. It's not letting me do it. Go to Twitch. I literally have everything on here. Yeah, I have each individual platforms. I have my mods that has full access to everything, and then I have my personal stuff over here. So, yeah, I love it. And if I was to go over here to the Twitch one, it's like a full dashboard of everything, of what all, like it has my goals, it has the things I want, and just everything. I love this. It's a good way to keep yourself on track. I'm actually going to be redoing mine in 2025 because I want to set it up a little bit different where it works best for how my workflow is. I'm still trying to find that way that it works just for me. That's the best thing about Notion is like you can make it any way you want to. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. Okay, hang on. Let me pull it up and then I'll show you. I gotta find it. Okay. Where's it at? I can't get Make to work for me. Now I can't find the one that I was looking for. Oh, wait a minute, load more. Because only one of them worked. Here it is. Okay. So what I was trying to do, this one kind of works. So maybe Coder, you can help me with this. So I was trying to set it up where it auto did labels. So it can just tell me how many views I've gotten on that video, how many likes, how many comments. Okay. It only does it for so long. And I was using Make to do this, but it won't do it for my other videos that I've already posted. It did not do it automatically. If you can help me out with this, that'd be great. Show me what I'm doing wrong. But that's what I got going on. So I actually put dish soap in a dishwasher. Luckily, I had a mop and mopped up the bowls. Oh my gosh. Doug, I just realized the stream was so far behind on my end. Yeah, I hate that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why it gets so far behind. Nebraska, you're not supposed to do that, by the way. Never do that. Does anybody have any more questions? Streaming or to get to know me? You're not wrong. What's up, Chad? Wonder if I reload it, if it speeds it up some. It's on like super low legacy. That's why it makes no sense. Oh, it does. If you reload it, it catches you up to net real time. Next time I make sure to put double. Don't. We can spend some time one day and look at it. I'm sure we can make it go. Yes. Listen. Do you work away from home? If you do, we can always do it on the weekends or in the evenings, when you're not busy. But if you work at home or you just, you do everything from home and whatnot, the kids don't have school Friday. So if you want me to, I can set aside some time for you and I to like get into like a Discord call or something, if you want to. At least my floor is clean now. Yes, it smells nice. Nebraska. So as you do after parties and see all the support you have joining and just the vibes, what are some thoughts that go through your head knowing they're there for you? I don't deserve it. Honestly, Chad, there's been times where I have gotten in my after party and I was there 5 minutes late and I was sitting there for like 2 or 3 minutes and nobody shows up. And like, that feeling of like, I'm going to get sentimental here. That feeling of like, you feel as though nobody supports you for like a split second. And then all of a sudden you have like all these people that come in all at once. And it's such an overwhelming feeling. That's what I feel sometimes. Like just being able to have a couple of people that I can vibe with. And I have a handful of people that I know is always going to be there for me. And that makes it a lot easier. But when I've actually done a movie night in my Discord, and this was, I want to say either last year or the year before. And I set it all up. I made announcements for it. And I was like, all right, guys, we're going to start the movie. And then when I started the movie, I watched half the movie completely by myself. And that's why we don't do movie nights in Discord anymore. Because I don't want to feel that anymore. Hi, Kai. How are you? Kai, do you have any streaming questions? Thank you, Coder. It smells like lemons. The anxiety of the unknown. Yes. I get that way every single time I hit the go live button. I don't know what's going to happen. Y'all need to understand something. There's some people out here that has a full-on script of what they go by whenever they stream. A full-on script. I raw dog this. I just let the chat carry me in the direction that the chat needs to carry me. Whatever the vibe is that day, that's what we go off of. So whenever we do those weird conversations about like, I don't know, the taboo conversations that we have, like which side do you hang or whatever, and why? As a woman, we don't understand it, but as a male, y'all can educate us. See, that's literally me just raw dogging it. That's me just kind of going off on a whim when it comes to conversation, which I think those are more fun than trying to plan out an entire conversation from start to finish. From start to finish. There's some people that do that. I don't do that. Whatever the subject that pops up, whatever pops up in my head, that's what we talk about. Not that I can think of at the moment. I just wanted to come in and be a pest. You're not a pest. It's supposed to hang, yeah, of your scene, which side and why. was the question that we had one day in stream. The anxiety of the unknown is why I don't put myself out there in the dating world. I feel that. Look, if I was single, I ain't dating anymore. I'm not. I'm gonna be by myself. You see a boat filled with people, it has not sank. But when you look back, you don't see a single person on the boat. Why? Because they're all with you. Are you on the boat? Are you in the back of the boat? I'm too ADD for a script. Same. I feel that. Been married too long to try dating a scene. Look, I don't even know how I got the one that I have now, okay? I tried flirting with him when him and I first started talking, and I jumped on him like trying to wrestle with him, and my kneecap went into his nose and busted his nose open. Like, whenever you talk to somebody, like, why is... Oh, that was so cute. Really? I suck at flirting, okay? All the people in the boat are married. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, Nebraska. I love you guys. Y'all are the best. I'm not married. What do you mean? That's between y'all. Okay? Y'all need to figure that situation out. Cancel culture is why I don't try. Women expect too much right off the back nowadays. I feel that. I completely feel that. See, my whole thing is I didn't want somebody to have it all when I got with them. I wanted somebody just to try. And that's what I got. Just try. Make the attempt. We can figure it out together. I am never getting like this little pleather chair again because every single time I move it makes a noise and it sounds like I'm farting and I'm not. Stream Elements needs to calm the F down, man. I've been called a creep too many times now, and because I'm not good with public speaking. It's okay. I've been called names too because of how my facial reacts to things. And it's like, that's just my face. I remember in high school, everybody was always like, you're such a bitch. I'm like, I really am not. I say things that most people don't have the balls to say, and sorry. After 18 years of marriage, if I ever end up single, I'm just getting a cabin in the woods. Felt. I can't do the pleather. I stick to them and it makes me feel gross. I have a little cloth thing that's in it. Hi, Paradox. I heard facial. Oh my God. Chad! Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? Bob, that's so real. If I become a certain age, I'm gonna just take over my grandfather's farm. I would love that. Hang on. I stare and they say that's creepy. Like, I try to study people's face and body. I don't know what to do much after that. Okay. I personally would not stare at somebody's face. I don't like to be stared at. So if like I'm in public, like I don't care if y'all stare at me. I don't see y'all's face. I can't see the faces that y'all are making while looking at me, if that makes sense. But if I'm in public and I see somebody like looking over at me, my first thought process is like, what the fuck are you looking at? And it's not the best thing to have as like your first instinct thing to say, But that is literally what I say to myself. Like, what the fuck are they looking at? And then the entire time I'm out in public and I see that person and I look over and they're still staring at me. I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on? Do I have something on my face? Like, just tell me. All I'm trying to be good here because you said to be. Yeah, you have to be good here. We have to be. I tell people to stare harder. I bet you do. But like if you're talking to me, what do you mean? Like if you're staring at them while they're talking to you? They shouldn't get creeped out by that. That's respect. I'm pushing 50. I'm done. I'm an old man. I feel that. When people say what you're looking at, just respond. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah. Next after party, I'm just staring the whole time. It'll be tomorrow night at 7 or 11:30. You should be there. You should come hang with me, Chad. Bob, if things don't work out, I'll set you up with my mom. Ray. Listen, Ray's mom's a fox. She's a fox. Okay? That mole on your face is getting bigger and bigger. Oh, wait. That's your ego. I'll just whisper sweet nothings over and over into the mic. I bet you do. I bet you do. Hi, it's me. I'm Dad. That's what I tell them. You heard it here, folks. My mom is apparently a fox. I've told you that, Ray. I have told you that. Your mom is hot. She's beautiful. You're over there smiling. You are smiling while you're sitting at the bar of this public place and you're just laughing it up. Like, oh my God, that's so funny. I know. I can picture you sitting at the bar or at a table on your phone, smiling, listening to this conversation. I can picture that. What do you call a knotted rope that's on fire? Dog, my old high school mates have tried hitting on... Who? On who? On your mom? I stopped hanging out with people who hit on my mom. A naughty hottie. Are those hyenas? What, my laugh? That's what Lou says. Lou says I laugh like a hyena. But if you're hearing the background noises, those are my kids playing. Say hi to your mom for me. Yes, those are my kids. I think that's what baby hyenas are called. All right, guys. If we have no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here, and I'm gonna probably do some cooking simulator and make some food. So if anybody in here has any streaming questions or questions about me, for me or whatever, I will answer them. Hey, Liam, can you calm down, please? Okay. Why are you frustrated? I think, no. I actually have cooking simulator right here that I've been trying to figure out how to do, okay? And I have the baking one, and I want to learn to make cakes. Okay. No problem, Hollow. I'm finally able to start cooking food for the week. Like, for the whole week. I've never understood people that can do, that can cook for like an entire week or have their meal prepped and planned. Like I'm not. I go off whatever I'm feeling for that day. I know how to bake cakes. I don't. Okay, I can make brownies, and I'm not talking about hash brownies, but I can make some good brownies. That's about all that I can make. Been out of town all week, and the kids are up. Oh, not me frustrated. My kids are literally like screaming and playing and stuff. They're wide open. Are you okay? Are you okay? She fell down the steps. You okay, baby? Come up here.
It's okay.
Liam dove down the steps one time.
Yeah. Actually, 2 times.
2 times. 2 times. Yeah, she fell down the steps. You're all right, baby. Go lay down somewhere. Stay from upstairs. Hollow. You could have said that in chat. I could have helped you. But what is your bit rate at? What is your settings set to? What's your bit rate set at? I need to know your details. How many frames per second are you doing? Dishes were getting done and the dishwasher finally stopped. Living by myself, it's hard to cook daily. So I'd rather cook meals for the week and then eat out if I don't want it. I feel that. That's me. I'd rather eat out. Or make pizza. Like, I can make pizza. I have a hair that's literally taking away my nose. Sorry, guys. I'd rather eat pizza, like, almost every day. I posted a wedding cake I made in your Discord. All right, we're going to look at it. Hello? That's pretty. Okay. Okay. Take your bit rate and drop it down to 3,500. Nuh-uh. There's the hair that was tickling into my... There it is. Look at that. That is gorgeous. So my cake topper was me dragging Lou to the altar. Oh, I just realized what colors they were. That's pretty. Okay, so Nebraska. Hollow. If you can drop it down to 35 and it goes back into the green, you can raise it up by 500 to see where it stays in the green. Okay? So mine's at 3,500, but right now it's going up to 3,685. So you just gotta lower it so that it's more smoother.
Mom, is this the comp today?
Yeah, the one I made, yeah. All right. Okay, baby. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Hello, if you need more help, just let me know and I can help you out with it. I don't think YouTube has a way to like raid out or anything like that. But guys, if you've not done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do videos every single Sunday, and starting the first year, I'm going to be posting 2 videos per week on Sundays and Thursdays. I do a lot of content around how to stream, and I also show you some other things like on other social platforms. If that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe. I also post once a month vlogs, and when the first of the year comes and I'm posting more content, it's going to be 2 vlogs per month. So, but I am going to go ahead and roll on out of here. I do appreciate you guys so much, and thank y'all so much for coming in, asking questions, and being part of everything. Hi, Frankie. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. This means a lot to me. We're going to do another live when I hit 1,000. So, thank you so much for subbing. So, if anybody has a friend that needs streaming help, advice, or anything, make sure you send them my YouTube channel, please. And tell them that if they want to get in touch with me, they are more than welcome to jump in my Discord and send me a DM. Tell me what they got going on, and I will try my best to walk them through anything that they have going on and help them get back on the right track. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow night. If you're going to come to my stream tomorrow night at 7, we're going to be doing some Fortnite. Make sure y'all come in, say hi. All right, bye guys.